Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the second episode of the third season of the 100. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. Back into this season, new people, new characters, new stories. Can't wait to see what we have in store for us. Now if you want to watch today's full episode, it is available for free in a link in the description. Just click on it, put the password in and enjoy. So last episode I enjoyed it. Clarke, red hair, new life. She had like a new female companion. Seemed like they slept together, but then she tried to sneak out at the end and she was captured. You know, she is being hunted because obviously we was told, well, kind of like last season, you know, Lexa was saying that the reason she's commander, she was like kind of chosen. And I was like, mate, how really was she chosen? And she was saying like the spirits or something. Now, you move forward in listening to what they were saying last episode. And like, they was basically saying that because she killed everybody that was inside of obviously Mount Weather, they believe that she's possessed like the power of all of the people, and now she's the prime target. So these clans, these people, these survivors, the commanders, they want to get her because they want to kill her and they want to absorb it themselves, and that would be how they ascend to the top. So I kind of feel like Lexa may have killed somebody to ascend to the role where she's at. Don't really care really about Lex's story and how she got to there, but I mean, just in terms of Clarke, that's why people are looking for her. We've seen it at the start of the episode. The Icemen or something grabbed Jasper, they put a knife to his throat. Obviously, they've gone chasing it, looking. They thought it was somebody from the Ark, from actually Monty's section, where his family was, but it wasn't. They actually had like the radar or some sort of like thing that they'd actually taken. Now, obviously, we never got the answer of where they got it from, but we did get the answer of death for all of them, because when they did start to cut Jasper's throat, they all got murdered. Now, very interesting with Jasper is he seems like he's kind of losing it a little bit. Maya's death's hit him hard. He shaved his head. He's got a little beard going. He looks pretty sick, to be honest. You know, I actually do think he looks good. I'm not going to lie. Like him with long hair, though, but he does look good. And I'm excited to see, obviously, what his character is going to bring to the table this season. Speaking about Murphy and Jaha, now they're on this island. Murphy's inside of the lighthouse. He's been there for, you know, 87 days or something, they said. He can't get out of it. He thought his life was literally dwindling away. He said he had no food left. He was making his own video logs. But after memorizing every other one that he's actually watched inside of that place, you know, he was going to kill himself and he decided not to, and then the doors opened. He's gone inside of the mansion. Who's there? Jaha. Clean shaven, fresh, revolutionized. He's seen the city of light and he's like, Murphy, I want you to come as well. Now, this woman, she's still floating around, and it turns out she was the person that set off these nuclear warheads that actually ended the world the first time. Now, Jaha's saying she didn't really end the world, she kind of started it. He started talking about this technology and how she used the nuclear weapons to create the city of light or whatever it was. He gave him like a little pill thing and was like, take it. And he's like, nah, I'm not doing that, mate. I'm not doing anything that you say. But they was getting in a boat at the end of the episode, and Tamori come along, and obviously he kind of fancies the Murphy, so he's actually got on it as well. Jaha was like, he was like, screw you, mate, I'm getting on. And he literally just got on and they sailed off. So very interesting, because this woman in the red dress, I can't remember her name, but she has been floating around this island kind of like teleporting, like CGI-ing sort of stuff. So again, really excited to see obviously what her character brings to the table. And then Octavia, she's not really happy with what's going on. You know, she's not happy that Lincoln's kind of being a sky person. He's walking around with a jacket. She's saying that she don't want him to do that. She's going outside. She's sleeping on her own in the woods. Lincoln's obviously feeling kind of bad. He's threw the jacket off. He's gone and he's sleeping with her at the end of the episode. But it's interesting. It seems like she's leaning towards the tree crew over the sky crew. And speaking of tree crew, Indra's back. That's what we'd like to see. Hopefully we see more of her, because last season I really enjoyed the character. Didn't like her at the start, really enjoyed her at the end. Can't wait to see more. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, it really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Okay, Bellamy. Get in the turret, you cover us. Once we get to that bridge over there, we'll cover you. Copy that.
Oh, already on there?
Here. Don't hurt him!
Oh,
Give him back! Monty, let it go!
they're from the Ark. Mom.
Mom?
Yeah, decent. Oh, look at them, mate. They've adapted to life well good, mate. They're like the grounders. They look sick. They got masks and draped clothes, and they look totally more like adapted to the wildlife sort of style like the grounders have, more than the Ark. Even though the Ark still got the technology and the facilities, probably why they don't have to go to the extreme. But they was like a silent assassins then, weren't they? They got right to that car dead quick without them even noticing.
still can't believe how beautiful it is.
Here there will be no more suffering.
I'll fill this place, starting with my people.
That looks so sick.
My word.
It's mentally.
Yes, John.
Break up your little Zen nap, but we're here. I recall the last time you helped, 2 of my friends blew up.
No minefield this time.
This whole helpful guide act, I'm not really buying it.
Then I guess you're just gonna have to keep an eye on me.
Sexual tension, mate. Got Murphy.
You have no idea how good it is to see you.
We didn't think you made it.
LaCroix, Smith, watch our 6. Everyone else, I said stand down. The rest are camped in the mountains north of here. Grounded killers, one and all. Am I right?
You okay? I have to be. 63. Farm station left over 3 times the number. Indra. This is Charles Pike. He was a teacher in the art. This is Indra, leader of the tree crew. A trusted ally. We have a settlement 50 miles south of here because we have reports that put Clarke north of here.
If she's in the Ice Nation, you're gonna need more than that.
We leave no one behind.
On your feet.
She's playing dead. She's gonna try and attack her.
Looks like the great WANHEDA is human after all.
Oh, no, he's still alive.
Now that's better.
Your Ice Nation.
Oh, he's Ice Nation. I don't know who Ice Nation are. I was going to say last episode how she dyed her hair, to be honest. Like, I have no idea how you would make a hair dye. It looks good. It's just washed off, though. This guy seems to have a kind of same scar as tattoo as Indra's got. No idea, though. I don't know who the Ice Nation are.
Smart move, leaving that guard jacket inside.
You got to do what you do to please your missus, haven't you? Is he?
Lincoln, be careful!
Is there a healer in here?
We'll take you to her.
Right, the Ice Nation. They're clearly meaning business, aren't they?
What is it you want to talk about? How dead she still is?
Your friend, Finn. He never did that.
That's true.
That happening to you.
Your daughter killed him too.
That is true. Both times, though, Clarke was right. I'll stand by it, mate.
Well, I don't understand. Can you save him or not?
Not here, not weather. The medical facility in that mountain is state-of-the-art.
You said to me yesterday that even our supply runs were putting us at risk. They were jeopardizing our peace. How would you advise me now?
He's my friend.
Get him ready for transport.
See, that one's interesting there, right? First of all, 2 episodes, we've had it dropped in that Abbe should not kind of be in charge, / be a doctor. It's either be the doctor or be the Chancellor. Do you know what I mean? But I think you can do both, but you can't pick and choose then. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're a doctor, you pretty much say your duty is to save everybody that comes in injured, whether it's the enemy or not. Now, obviously, as a Chancellor, you decide if you want to kill the enemy or don't kill them. Do you know what I mean? Conflicted opinions. Now, I've said I don't know why they didn't move from the Ark over to the Mount Weather, to be honest. It was state of the art. If you've seen it, it was, well, like, the Ark's good. It is good and it can house them. But, you know what I mean? Like, half of it's all smashed up and the technology won't be as good as what's down on the Earth. And, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you find a better place, you relocate. But, obviously, they will stay where they are. And also, I think it's really interesting, is that Jasper is obviously saying Clarke killed her and obviously killed Finn. Both times, I'll literally die on that sword. That both times was accurate. All the friends was getting killed. All the family was getting abused. She pulled that. She killed them. She saved everyone. And in that one, Finn was dead. I said it one time. I'll say it again. If my mum was on that cross and I knew for a fact that she was dying, would I want 18 people going over and cutting her up and letting her scream and bleed and suffer? Or would I rather go over and kill her? I'd rather go over and kill her. I would do. And that's like, do you know what I mean? She's dead anyway. 100%. He was never getting out of it. So Clarke done the best decision that she could have there. She saved Finn for a lot of pain.
Time no more. And then you drop your mic off. We're on.
Yohanyu no display. Osiste, Lufa, WANHEDA out.
Your Sky Crew.
Yeah. she say where she was going?
No. But he did. It was Ice Nation.
Why? That's on you.
Who cares, mate? Literally, she's got so many on her hands anyway.
I don't know if it's a job.
Also, Nabile, clear sky. She's got off. Also, not on him.
That was good. He knew that they'd run after her. Yeah. Got a knife though. Isn't it? He's taking you back. He's trying to get his reward, isn't he? But do you know what, right? He's had a pretty good introduction / episode, that guy.
You haven't told me what happened to Dad.
All your father wanted was to find you. That's what matters.
Last report we got on the Ark, you were under attack by grounders. What changed?
Turns out we had a common enemy.
2 people at 12 o'clock.
Clarke?
It's Clarke.
No way we get across without being seen.
We should lay low, let the army pass, then we find them.
I can't go with you.
Why?
Ice Nation has crossed the border. They're marching against my commander. I have to warn you.
We noticed how all the leaders are female. I like it.
Have you really been to the City of Light?
Shut up, Otan. I'm not listening to that screech again. Not a believer.
I believe you're here for a reason. Just don't know what it is yet.
We were recruited.
Recruited by who?
I don't know her name. She comes to us in the flying machine.
So what do you do for her?
We collect tech. This time she said they needed a ride.
Hold on, really? Are you about to steal from the people you steal for?
Shh. We have other buyers.
Wait, okay, hey, oh, easy, easy.
Oh. Yo, guys, what? What is death? Leaving a mate and Jaha. That woman's clearly gonna know she stole from them.
Another inch and I'd be dead. Maybe you're not the commander of death after all. The great WANHEDA.
I'm no one.
A lot of people out there right now looking for no one.
You're obviously not loyal to the Ice Nation. Look, whatever the Ice Queen is giving you, my people will offer you more. You're on the run, same as me. In the wilderness, same as me.
You had a choice. Oh, I can't take you home to your people, because you're the way back home to mine.
The army will move soon. You'll need your strength for what comes next.
I need to know what happened.
The snow looks so beautiful.
The children were playing in it. They were the first to die. He pulled 4 kids back into the ship, all 4. They got him when he went back for the 5th. Your father died a hero.
Not all grounders are the same.
They are to me.
You know what I mean? That is where he's wrong. He's judging. That's like saying, like, all Christians and all Muslims and all Indians, you know, and all Buddhists, they're all the same, and they're not. Everybody's totally different. Just because you follow the same or you're from like a same place doesn't mean everybody's associated with that person. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't just generalize one type of person because of they're from some sort of clan or religion or like section. So that's where hopefully he changes going forward, because clearly from what we've seen, the Ice Nation are way different than the Grounders. Totally different. You know what I mean? Like Lexa, her people, and Indra don't look anything like, to me anyway, the people that come and obviously attacked Jasper last episode and obviously have been marching here in today's. Totally opposite.
As soon as Otan gets here, we can leave. Thank you for saving my life.
What's in there? Loads of them things that he's been eating.
Now that's tech. Took you long enough.
You shouldn't have opened that.
You're not wearing your scarf.
How'd you know how to do that?
Easy, come on, easy. I ate the damn chip, that's what's going on.
No one else has to die today. The City of Light unburdened me. It made me whole. I can unburden you, John. You just simply return what's mine.
What's mine? That's interesting.
Stop! You let her go right now, I'm gonna drown the bitch in the red dress. Start the boat, we're leaving.
Flip the bird. Yo, that's interesting, that, isn't it? How's he transforming it? Look, it's not...
There's no death in the City of Light.
Right, now that's interesting that he's there, because he is dead in the present. See, that's where it is interesting, because I was going to say, if I was Murphy, I would take it. I would take that pill or whatever. I would do. I'd want to see what these are seeing. I'm not going to lie. I would do. But my question would be, obviously, with the Jaha thing there, like, what's going on? I.e., if he's alive in the present and he's kind of like astral projecting kind of into this alternate reality, then, you know, is he really living? Yeah, okay, there's no pain here, but I'm just a sitting duck there. Just like that guy. He was literally a sitting duck. He did wake up, but he attacked him. He said that there was no pain and he killed him. Now, the most interesting thing that we have seen is somebody that's living here in the present get killed, and now they're alive in this alternate reality. Like, they're physically there walking around. So I have no idea how she's done that. And did he constantly have to keep taking the pills, or is it like a one-time thing? And if it is a one-time thing, then, you know, that's pretty decent. Do you know what I mean? Imagine being able to take it once and then you can kind of like switch between realities whenever you please, kind of like he's doing. Do you know what I mean? That'd be exciting. But I understand what Murphy's just done there. Don't blame him. Read the situation really well. Knew something was wrong. Done a bargain. Got her back. And now obviously they've fled. So again, really interesting. Personally, don't like Jaha this season so far. I've liked him all the way up until this point. Like I said, mate, characters change, storylines go. This season, not his biggest fan. He's got that jacket back on.
Thank you, Abby.
When can we move him? Our people, they'll never see anything but death here.
Our people are wrong. We can change their minds.
This place, it could do so much good.
We have to find hope somewhere.
That's true. Maybe one common ground where, like, they both can come, do you know what I mean? Like, when they need help.
Okay, let's open it up.
Where is it?
Hey.
I'm fine. This was her favorite. I told her I liked it, but I don't know. Sir?
Like she was saying, what don't kill you make you stronger.
So Mount Weather is ours now?
Yeah, we use it for supplies.
It's a nuclear-hardened underground city.
We established a truce.
Oh, crap.
My guy. Not gonna be there now, are they? See right. Oh, the guys let him live. Is it? Interesting.
Don't follow us.
They love a good knife to the knee. They've done that to Murphy.
We told you to wait for the army to move.
What happened? I almost had her.
But look at your leg. You could die out here and we have no trail.
We can't lose Clark. We can't lose her.
We will figure something out, I promise.
See what I mean, right? That there, him entering, was pretty pointless. He come out worse than it was. I'm not going to blame him though, he's sick. But do you know what I mean? He literally could have waited as long as they did and he'd be fit and healthy and ready to go. I'm thinking it's Lex and me.
The deal was for you to bring her to me unharmed.
She didn't come easy.
I'm told your mother's army marches on Polis.
Deal.
I'll honor our deal when your queen honors my coalition. Lock Prince Rowan of Asgada away. I'm sorry, but it had to be this way. War is brewing, Clarke. You bitch! I'll kill you!
That's in the opening scene. Okay, that was very interesting. So it's Lexa that's obviously come and captured her. And the person who's obviously got Clarke and brought her to her is Prince Rowan. That's what she said his name was. Now, he's not the prince of her kind of camp. It's the prince of the Ice Nation. You know, his mum seems to be the queen, the leader. She's the one that's marching, sending the army forward. I think it's really interesting. You know, it makes sense why, obviously, he was trying to hide away from his people. He was asking Lexa to stand by his kind of deal that they cut, but he said that, you know, Lexa turned around and was like, well, the only way that deal is actually standing is if, you know, you can get your mother to stand down and stop like the march or something. So I think it's really interesting because it feels like it might be the, you know, the Sky Crew who are just chilling this season and just kind of like living, so to speak, and it's the Ice Nation slash obviously the Tree Crew, the Grounders, that are going to have some sort of war and fight between each other. Now, I think they kind of make it a big deal of this Mount Weather about the location. Now, if obviously the Sky Crew move inside, that they're thinking that maybe, I don't know, it's like they're kind of overpowering the grounders and saying this is our territory. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're progressing forward, this is our camp, you know, when really that is not actually the case. I feel like they've been reluctant to go there because obviously it's a place where both of them suffered, and they don't actually want to go there and take over it, knowing that obviously loads of grounders was used and killed and obviously harmed in there. And now obviously if the Sky Crew take it, it'll feel like, I don't know, they're disrespecting them, so to speak. But it's so far advanced more than the Ark that they need to utilise it, those facilities. You see that state-of-the-art surgery place that they had or whatever. They had the machines, they had the comfy beds. It's better than like the little gurneys that they're all strapped up to, isn't it, in the Ark? Now, obviously, they've got little food and produce growing outside, and the Ark looks way more advanced than it did last season anyway, in my opinion. But like, this place, they should use it. It should be a beacon, like a hospital, but for everybody. Do you know what I'm saying? So like, the grounders can use it, and so can the Sky Crew. So like, this is a facility that's combined, that shows that we work together, we eliminated the enemy, and now this is our unit, you know what I mean? Like, our united fortress, so to speak. This is where all clans are welcome. This is where we show that we made peace here. We all suffered, we're taking it over. This is the, like, I don't know, the victory, the succession, the reward that we can both use. The technology, the facilities. If you need it, you can have it. If we need it, we can have it. It's not ours, it's not yours, it's ours together, collectively. So I think that is the best way, and I'm interested obviously to see what actually happens with that one. Again, really interested to see what's going on with Bellamy now. I do like the fact that he's willing to do whatever it takes. Literally, he's always putting his life on the line, isn't he? Do you know what I mean? When they're sitting around, no, I know that Clark's over there. What better way to go after her? He's dressed up, he nearly got caught, he didn't, he made it through to the other side, but he's got his leg stabbed. And like, literally though, if he did wait an extra 10-15 minutes or something, then he would have been with his crew, he would have been 100% fit, and he could have still hunted these down. Now, Clark's retaliated, obviously fuming. She's not happy. She's spitting, you know, in Lex's face, but you can't really blame her. She's been hunted. She nearly got killed. So, again, do you know what I mean? Like, you have to understand people's situations and why they would react a certain way, and it makes total sense the way she reacted. But now, I feel like this, I don't know. I don't think Lexa wants to kill her. I actually physically don't. I feel like she knows that they're after her. Do you know what I mean? The WANHEDA. And like, she's like, okay, we'll get to Clarke first. We'll ensure that she's safe. We don't want the Ice Nation getting her. That's what I feel like Lexa's doing. But I don't know if that's how Clark's thinking it. Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if her people are thinking that as well. Maybe they're like, mate, Commander, kill her, take her powers. We'll be stronger. You never know how your army's actually going to react. You know, when you actually bring somebody in, that can actually change a lot of things. It's going to be interesting to see if she gets a full backing and what she decides to do, because she didn't have everyone's backing last season, but when they did succeed, and obviously they did get all the people out, I think everybody was like sound. But now, I don't know, mate. Now they know another army's coming and she can strengthen herself possibly with this thing that they believe. I don't know how they'll take it if they know that they're just going to let Clarke live. And that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Very interesting to see that there's more survivors from the Ark. I do like it, you know. Monte, obviously his mum's alive, his dad's died, but it's really good. I've always been wondering if everybody survived, to be honest. We only kind of seen one impact, didn't we? That was the time where they said that girl, Mel, I'm pretty sure that's what her name was. And, you know, they lost somebody there as well when he was trying to save her. He fell off, didn't he, the cliff and died. That's why I always kind of, like, remember that scene. But in that scenario, we didn't really see anybody else alive, did we? And was that actually a different landing site to the one that they actually went and got the, do you know, when he got that fuel? When he created the bombs that blew the bridge up, and then obviously they found more of the rocket fuel kind of, like, in their base. I think they found the camp as well. That camp was the one that Diana stole, wasn't it? It was a dropship that she kind of like illegally took from the Ark, sent all the power out, that hit the earth and died. Nobody survived that one. And then obviously when they did come down, when obviously Jaha sacrificed himself and he was coming down to the earth, they broken up into different ships. We knew that some of them was going to explode. Now we obviously seen the one that Abby landed down, Mecha Station I think it was, but we never really seen anybody else. And you know, I've always wondered that if there was more survivors, and it's good to see that that there are. Now, like I said, it's interesting that Monte, he was asking about his dad, and how did he die. And his mum was explaining that they landed pretty much in the snow, and then obviously as they got out, kids were playing. She was saying like they was kind of like attacked. His dad was like a hero. He'd ran in, he managed to save 4 of them. When he went out for like the 5th one, he got killed. Now obviously from it being in the snowy location, I believe it was the Ice Nation. But it was interesting because that guy there, he was kind of like, there was another guy, obviously part of her, you know, like Monty's mum's crew, and he was saying that they've always been at war against the Grounders. Do you know what I mean? And he said that all Grounders are the same to me, and that is why I said that's not right. It's not the case. It's like, in life, you can't judge that. Like I said, you can't judge every male, every female, every old person, every young person, you know, for actions. You can't judge any race, any gender, you know, any religion. You can't say everybody's blank slate the same when they're not. Like, you can be labelled as a male, and you can have bad ones, you can have good ones, you know what I mean? Like, the Grounders, the ones that we're currently seeing that have actually created the peace treaty. Okay, they were savage last episode or whatever, last season, and they did cut a deal to save their own people and not obviously the people from the Ark, but they have worked together. They're united. They don't see each other and want to kill each other anymore. They all work collectively. Like I was saying, Mount Weather could be a beacon, could be a place where they can all go and unite and show this is a place of solidarity. And they're not the same as the Ice Nation. Literally what I was saying, if you look at them, they're totally different. The way they acting, they seem like they're following different rules. And obviously, listening to Lexa talking at the end against Rowan, that they're totally different as well. The commander of the Ice Nation, she's moving forward. She wants to get, obviously, Clarke, where Lexa's currently used him. Weirdly, I don't know why it was him or what she's got on him and what he actually wanted. He said that he wanted like his reward, and she didn't actually give it him. She locked him up. But like, I mean, like, he's gone against his mum, and he's kind of hiding her all episode. So again, I thought that was interesting. Jaha, again, like I said, up until last season, really thought he was fine. I liked him. This season, not so much. He's obviously seen the City of Light. He's seen something. He's transforming kind of like into 2 different realities. He could do it by just sitting down or like meditating. Or I seen him kind of just done it, just flicking between it when that guy got killed. So he said that he could bring his people there, but I want to know how many times he has to take that pill. Is it just once? And I'm really interested in the fact that there was a guy that was killed here in the present, say on the Earth, and then he ended up being alive in this place where Jaha like goes to or whatever when he does sit down. So I think that's really interesting. I actually really do. But that world looks sick in there, mate. Honestly, it looks so good. It looks dead modernised. It's fresh. It's just got no people. And obviously, he's wanting to bring his to that. That's probably why she chose him, because obviously he was a Chancellor on the Ark. He brought the rocket down. He's got more, say, nuclear power that he can kind of give them to help them. And obviously, she's trying to use him. That is literally what I think Murphy said to him, like, she's using you. So it's exciting. He's put his kind of like life on the line to save, is it Tamori as well? And now they've fled on a boat. I think their connection's pretty good. She gave him a kiss on the cheek. He did save her life as well. They had a good connection when they first met last season. So, mate, I'm all for the Murphy storyline. I'm excited. I like it. I wish he was more in the show the last few seasons, but plenty more to go. We're on 3 now, going all the way to 7. It can be utilised loads. So I'm excited to see where we go with the storylines, what's happening to Clarke, what's going to happen with the Ice Nation, where's Murphy and Tamori going, and what is it that Jaha's going to do to try and like reunite everybody? How's he going back to camp and trying to get everybody on the side? Do you know what I mean? There's still loads of stuff going on, and I can't wait to find out. So thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.